feeling? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Are you feeling free? Are you feeling grateful? Are you feeling abundant? Are you feeling How are you feeling? I don't want to put words in your mouth. Tell me, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? So in today's video, I want to share with you how to develop a wealth mindset and how to manifest financial abundance, meaning your financial goal. So the first thing I want to share is that manifestation is not magic. While I actually thought it was magic, when I obviously came across the law of attraction. As you know, that the law of attraction teaches that you just have to ask, believe, and receive. And then you have to sit and wait for the universe to deliver. So as I mentioned before, that yes, the law of attraction has worked for me numerous times. I mean, I can share many success stories that I've used with the law of attraction. And but the law of attraction it can be a little bit challenging, especially if you believe that the power is outside of yourself. If you believe that there's an external power that's going to give you your manifestation, you're actually setting up yourself for so much disappointment, unfortunately, and it's really gonna hit you, because we are all human, and when we get disappointed, we really feel it, and it hits us hard, right? Now that's the thing about the law of attraction, because you now hoping and wishing on this external power outside of yourself, whether it's the universe or a god. You're like hoping and wishing that they would actually provide you with your manifestation. So I want to start off this live by saying that manifestation is not magic. It's not magic. Why? Because I thought it was magic, and well, I was in for a big surprise. Manifestation is a skill. It's not just ask, believe, and receive. I mean, that's not how it works. When I say manifestation is a skill, it's something that you can learn and be a master at. Exactly the same like riding a bicycle or learning how to ride a bicycle. Now, when you were learning how to ride a bicycle, you did not just sit on your butt and saying that, oh yeah, no, I ask, believe, and I receive, and I know that I'll be a very experienced bicycle rider. No, you learned how to ride the bicycle. You fell a couple of times. You learned from your mistakes until you got to a point whereby you got to a point where you could actually ride the bicycle without even using your hands. And you started doing tricks because you've now learned the skill. And that's mastery. Right? Now, similarly with manifestation as well. Manifestation is also a skill. It's not just hoping, wishing, praying, and hoping that the universe or God may, answer your prayers. That's not how it works, because the 3D, your reality, the 3D is a reflection of your mindset. Now, when you change your mindset, your 3D then changes as well. So it's got nothing to do with anything external, outside of yourself. When it comes to manifestation, it's got nothing to do with the universe and God. It's got everything to do with your mindset. Because how you are seeing yourself right now and how you also are seeing the world is going to reflect to you later on. So what do I mean by that? If you believe that making money is hard, and if you believe that you have to work for money, that's going to be your experience. So in other words, you constantly have to actually do something to receive money because you have accepted that assumption. Now that is now your self-concept. So your self-concept is you have to work to make money. So now whatever you do, in order for you to get money, you have to work. Why? Because you've accepted that assumption. Now, on the contrary, if you believe that you get paid to exist, just by you being here, you are getting paid. If you really believe that and accept that, then that will be your reality. And you will then see that you'll have opportunities and people and just a whole lot of things, just basically, showering you with all these opportunities and money and abundance just because you are existing. Why? Because that's what you believe to be true. So now, which brings me to my next point. So now, how do you develop a wealth mindset, and how do you manifest your financial goals? And I'm not just talking about manifesting money out of thin air tomorrow and then nothing happens next week. What I'm referring to is you developing a wealth mindset and you constantly manifesting your financial goals. So in other words, you're now living in abundance, and when you watching this video, you're making money. When you're going to bed, you're making money. When you're waking up, you're making money, right? So that's what I mean by living, in abundance. Now, the beautiful thing about manifestation is when you change what you believe about you, your 3D will change. So if you adopt and believe that states, I get paid to exist. Whenever I sleep, I get paid. Whenever I wake up, I get paid. Whenever I breathe, I get paid. Whenever I talk, I get paid. Whenever I drink, I get paid. When you believe that to be true, your 3D will reflect that. So now what I want to do is I want to share with you my journey when I manifested business success. So I really wanted to actually take my business to the next level. And I was struggling at first to actually get it to the next level, but I was stuck. I was stuck at 300K. We had a very, very successful telecommunications business, and I wanted to take the business to the next level. But I was stuck. I could not get it to the next level. So I decided, you know what? I'm not going to try and do it on my own, waste my time. I'm going to get an expert someone that can actually, tell me exactly what to do and how to do it, right? So I sought out some help and I got coaching, and I got coaching from, Bob Proctor and his team. You may know Bob Proctor, what a legend. And so the one thing that Bob, shared with me is that, so I wanted to actually take my telecoms business from 300K to 600K. I just wanted to double my income. I only wanted to double my income, right? And then I remember Bob saying that, why don't you take it to 1 million? And I nearly fell off my chair. I'm like, 1 million? Are you freaking kidding me? I nearly fell off my chair. He says, yeah, take it to 1 million. And Bob shared that you should always set a goal that scares the hell out of you. That's what he shared. Set the goal that scares the hell out of you, that excites you, because when you do that, it activates your amygdala, and your amygdala then assesses that, okay, this is a big goal, and it produces awesome, lovely, good hormones, serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, and now you actually feel good, and you like feel on top of the world. You feel expansive because you're now heading towards achieving this big goal. And I remember, I'm like, yo, man, I wasn't too sure, but I'm like, yo, how am I going to manifest $1 million? How am I actually going to take my business to $1 million? Bob said, listen, the problem that you have at the moment is you are thinking like a 300K business owner. And at first I didn't understand it. He says, you are thinking like a 300K business owner. What you need to do is start thinking like a $1 million business owner. And that's when the penny dropped. That's when the light bulb went off. You have to think like a $1 million business owner. And that's when I was like, oh, right, okay, that makes sense. So now it almost felt like, okay, it's achievable. And he shared that, listen, you just need to change your self-concept to your desire. And when you change your self-concept to your desire, your 3D will automatically change. Now, how your 3D will change is with opportunities, circumstances, and just things now actually reflecting what you've accepted, in your mind. Now, I want to share with you, it was not easy. It was not easy because I remember saying that, oh yeah, no, cool, yeah, no, let's do this, accepting it. My old story always showed up. No, man, no, like it's too good to be true. You're not worthy. Who do you think you are? Like that old self, just yapping in my mind, saying that, no, you're not worthy, no. So I had to freaking deal with that. And but luckily I had that coaching, so I could just share to say that, hey, this is happening. I need help with this. I need help with that. And but I'm not gonna lie to you and say that, oh yeah, it was easy and blah blah blah. No, it wasn't easy. I wanted to give up, numerous times because I just it was very, very, challenging. And now that I kind of have a grasp of the science behind manifestation, I know exactly what happened. Do you know what happened? So this is what happened. I was generating 300K in my telecoms business for 3 years. And then I introduced a new idea to my mind to say that, okay, the next goal is $1 million. So now my mind wanted to keep me safe and say that, no, you've been generating 300K for the last 3 years. Why all of a sudden do you want to generate $1 million? No, you're going to most probably fail. And when you fail, you're going to be disappointed. And we don't want to disappoint you. So we're going to keep you safe and ensure that you just give up. First week, just give up. I wanted to give up the first week. I mean, I was fired up. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, we're going to do this. Let's do this. Let's get to $1 million. And then the first week, life happened and this happened, that happened. And I kind of like, wavered. I fell off the bandwagon and this happened, But I actually made a promise that I would stick to the program for 6 months. So I had to commit to the program for 6 months. So I couldn't really chicken out. And I told myself, I've got nothing to lose. I'm going to just persevere and see what happens because I've been struggling for 3 years. I mean, I've got nothing to lose. So if I fail again, it's fine, no problem, And my emotions, man, would just come up and the 3D reality would trigger me. I would feel like some type of way. I'm like, oh man. And I would just feel like, giving up. And sometimes I just would not believe that it's going to happen, And, but because of the support that I had, I was constantly reminded that you've got this. You've got this, Gabriel. Just continue doing. You've got this. You've got this. And as I said, now that I actually understand, the science behind it is like my mind just wanted to keep me safe because I was not used to generating $1 million. So my mind just wanted to keep me safe. That's why I had to go through these hurdles. But eventually, when I told my mind, hey, it is okay, it is safe for me to get to the next level. I want to get to the next level from 300K to $1 million. And then all of a sudden, there was now an agreement between my subconscious mind to say that, okay, Gabriel is ready. He's no longer playing games. You may proceed to the next level. And this happened after 9 months. 9 months, we then got to our goal to $1 million. Took me 9 months. 9 months because I had to obviously deal with so much because of, my past and all the conditioning, the programming. But when I managed to actually, release and get rid of that and also rewrote my new program, which is I am now the $1 million business owner. When my subconscious mind accepted that, all of a sudden, so many opportunities just showed up. So many opportunities. I mean, like business partners wanted to deal with us, clients. We had like international investors that actually wanted to help us take our business to the next level. I actually wanted to take, personally, I wanted to take the a business to $10 million. But the reason why I didn't want to take it to $10 million is because I was not passionate about telecoms. It was very lucrative, but I wasn't passionate about it. I wasn't fulfilled. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to lie to myself, and I'm also not going to waste my time. And I just basically, sold the business. And so I'm no longer, involved in the business. Yes, I still do some, consulting, and I'll help some other business owners because I've actually been through that. and I can actually show them exactly how to scale. And because we did it in such a short period of time. Now, I want to share with you that when I made that commitment to myself to actually get to that big goal, if I had to be honest with you, if I had to try to do that on my own, there's no way I would have succeeded. No way, because there were so many times that I actually wanted to give up. Because you have to understand, when you used to making a certain amount of money, let's just say that you make like $10,000, right? And now all of a sudden your goal is $100,000. So your mind is going to challenge you. Your 3D is also going to challenge you to say that no, 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 we don't think this is right for you. We want to keep you safe. And then it's going to be normal for you to want to give up because you are not used to that new reality of earning $100,000. You can only get to $100,000 if you persevere, if you really give your all. If you tell yourself that, you know what, I don't care. I don't care if I don't care what happens. I'm going to actually persevere. I don't care what actually happens. I'm going to give my all. I'm going to persevere, and then it will actually happen. You see, that's the reason why I'm saying that manifestation is not it's not a magic. It's a skill. It's a skill like riding a bicycle, you know. So, and the moment you actually understand how to manifest consciously, you will become a master, because you'll actually use the exact same principles to manifest any other desire. Like with me, I manifested business success, I manifested dream cars, I manifested the love of my life, I manifested perfect health, I manifested for other people, I manifested for my mother, I manifested loads of stuff. So what I did, I just used the exact same principle. I used the exact same principle on how I manifested all these things. Now, how do you manifest? That's a good question. So, like, the first step to actually manifest, especially when we talk about a wealth mindset and financial abundance, the first step is to be very, very clear. You need to know how much you want to manifest. And you also need to know like the date, by when. How much do you want to manifest and by when? So for example, if you want to manifest $10,000, you need to like set a clear date. Okay, I want to manifest X amount by, let's just say, in the next 30 days. And so when you are clear, especially if you write down your goals, you write down your goals. When you write down your goals, there's just this beautiful thing that happens between the pen, the paper, and your subconscious mind. And it's so funny because, pardon me, because they actually did a study at Harvard, and they had 3 groups of people, and they asked all 3 groups to just create a goal. And they asked the first group just to have it in your mind, the second group just to say it, and the third group to write it down. And then they checked in with them in 30 days. The only ones that actually achieved their goal was the ones that written it down. Now, when you write down your goal and when you focus on your goal, it triggers your RAS, the reticular activation system. Now, your RAS is your brain's filter. It only filters in what you focus on. So in other words, when you when you want to manifest like a red Porsche, right? And you focus on it, you write it down, you know the color, you know the make, you know the specs. And what your brain is going to do, it's going to filter in only red Porsches. And then tomorrow, when you drive to work or when you drive to the mall or any locations, and then all of a sudden you're going to start seeing red Porsches everywhere. So what happens is your brain is now only showing you red Porsches. But now check this out. There was always red Porsches on the road. But you, before you had this goal, you were not aware of it. It's only when you started writing it down and when you clear to say, hey, I want the red Porsche. And now your brain is just showing you red Porsches. That's why it's so important to actually be very, very clear in what it is you want. You know what? I got this client on Monday, and this client is a sales professional, right? So the client said, you know what? I actually want to manifest money. I just want to be financially free. And I said, how much you want to manifest? And she's like, she didn't even know how much she wanted to manifest. I said, you need to know exactly how much you want to manifest. Because when you are clear, it filters in that information and it's only going to create opportunities for you with regards to that amount. And she came clear. She said, yes, I want to manifest $5,000. I said, okay, that's good. $5,000, locked it in. And now she started working with us on Monday. And today, she actually shared that she already got 2 deals, that's going to give her commission close to $5,000. Now, why is that? Is because I need to actually share this. She struggled for 3 months. She didn't get no sales. For 3 months, she struggled. No sales. And since she started actually working, with us, she's now seeing opportunities arising forward. Do you know why? Because she's now clear in what she actually wants in terms of the amount. Now, what a brain does, it only filters in opportunities and circumstances according to that 5,000 goal. So now that's why all of a sudden things are actually looking up, for her. So that's step 1. It's very important to be clear. You cannot just say that I want financial abundance, I want financial freedom. What is the amount? What is the amount? How much do you want to earn per month? How much do you want to have in your bank account right now? See, that's the first step. And then you want to actually focus on that. Like really focus on that. Focus on that. I want to ask you something. I want you to share with me the biggest achievement that you have in your life right now. Just think about the biggest achievement that you have in your life right now. Whether it could be anything. The biggest achievement that you have in your life right now. You will recall that you were clear, number 1, and that you were focused on that. You were always thinking about it. You were always talking about it. You were always just daydreaming about it. Think about that one thing, that one big thing that you've achieved in your life. You will notice that you were clear and you were focused. And now you are trying to manifest financial abundance right now and financial freedom, but you're not even clear and you're not even focused. That's why you're not seeing any movement. You're not seeing anything happening because you are not clear. So step 1 is to be clear and to be focused. If you want a wealthy mindset, and if you want to manifest financial abundance, you want to be clear and you want to be focused, right? And step two, you want to become the person who now has that desire. So in other words, step two is acceptance and embodiment. So you want to now be that person that has the desire and be very, very, very excited about that goal. Remember what I shared with you, what Bob told me, that I had to become the $1 million business owner. So you have to become the version of yourself who already has your desire. You are not supposed to manifest the desire itself. That's misguided. You want to become the person who already has that desire. So if your goal is $100,000, you have to become the $100,000 man or the $100,000 woman. And you have to be very excited about it. Think about all the things, the big things that you've manifested or that you've achieved in your life. You were very excited about it. You were so excited about those big things, you couldn't even freaking sleep. That's how excited you were. I want you to think about all the big things that you've achieved. I want to manifest $10,000. I'm in Barbados. I'm in Barbados. I'm in Barbados. No, 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 no. You were very freaking excited. You like, told people, you were like, oh man, I can't wait. You were daydreaming. You were like, I can't wait until I get that. And then you eventually got it. Now, why is this so important? When you actually accept that you are now the person who has your desire and you're excited about your desire, it activates your amygdala, your brain's amygdala. And your amygdala produces hormones based on the information it gets from your RAS, the reticular activation system. So for example, in your case, you now have this big goal, $10,000, $100,000. Now, what happens is your amygdala gets this information that it's a big goal, and now you're excited. So now it produces all the good hormones, oxytocin, dopamine, serotonin, all those good hormones. And now you freaking feel so good. You feel like you feel like $1 million. You're like, yeah, man. Now you're like so focused because you know where you're going. You like have direction. You have clarity. Everybody can see that you're now on a mission, right? Step two, acceptance and embodiment. So you have to become the person who has your desire right now. You're not supposed to manifest the desire itself. Like I said, that's misguided, and that's like a long way. Just become the person who has your desire. Now, what do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? You have to ask yourself, okay, if you want to manifest $100,000, you want to ask yourself, okay, how does a person that is earning $100,000 think? How does a person that is earning $100,000 feel? How does a person that's earning $100,000 act? What is your day looking like? And what is your overall sensations? And how do you relate to other people as a person that that is now earning $100,000? So that's step two. And step three is release and let go. So now that you have You are now clear, you focus, you've accepted that you are the person who now has your desire. And now step 3 is release and let go. Now you're asking yourself, okay, do I have any limiting beliefs or attachments towards this desire? You ask yourself and you're honest. You're honest. You say, hey, do I have anything that is limiting me? Or do I have any attachments towards this desire? You're honest. Whatever your mind says, it's the truth. Your mind is not like a computer, it is a computer. If you ask your mind a question now, it's going to give you the answer. Sometimes it will not be instantly, because depending on how your mind is. So if you're like a person that, meditates regularly, yeah, you'll get the answer quickly. But if you a person that lives outside of yourself and you basically just constantly reactive, so it may take a little bit longer. But nevertheless, your mind will give you the answer. When you ask a question, it gives you the answer. So you ask yourself, okay, do I have any limiting beliefs or attachments? Do I have any resistance to this desire? So what I mean by limiting beliefs is, that chatter in your mind, that crazy monkey mind that always says, no, 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 you're too old. No, 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 you're not good enough. You're not worthy. It's not gonna work. No, no, no. And this is one that I always used to get. No, it's not the right time. It's not the right time. Don't do it now. Don't do it now. Wait for New Year's Eve, and then you can make a New Year's resolution. It's not the right time. That used to be the one that I used to get. Like, it's not the right time. And attachments is when you are attached to a certain outcome. It means that you like attach to that goal. For example, if your goal is to manifest $10,000 or $100,000, right? And you are telling yourself it can only come from the lottery. And you're like, oh yeah, I know it's gonna come from the lottery. Or you say that, I know it's gonna come from my business. You're now actually attached to that outcome. So you wanna release the attachments, because remember, the $100,000 can come from anywhere. It can come from your business. It can come from another opportunity. It can come from the lottery. It can come from an inheritance. It can come from anywhere. So you do not want to limit yourself. You have to understand that you are a limitless being. You are infinite. You are not the body, because you can become aware of the body. I can become aware of my hand. I can look at my hand now. I'm not the body. You are also not your mind. You're not your thoughts and your feelings, because you can actually watch your thoughts and your feelings. You can observe it. I can observe my thoughts and my feelings right now. So I'm not my thoughts and my feelings. So now who am I? If I'm not my body, I'm not my name, I'm not my thoughts and my feelings, then who am I? Who am I? I am consciousness. I am awareness. Now, consciousness or awareness is infinite, and it's limitless. And it's also formless. It just is. So you are not the body, you're not the mind, and you're also not the soul, because you can also become aware of your soul as well. You are the infinite awareness that is aware of your body, your mind, and your soul. That's who you are. So you do not want to limit yourself and say, no, my money can only come from my employer, or my money can only come from my business, or my money can only come from the lottery. No, your money can come from unlimited sources, because you are one with source. You are source, and source is your ultimate supply. That's who you are, right? That is step 3 to manifest a wealthy mindset and manifest financial abundance. Now, step 4 is gratitude. Gratitude. Now, gratitude is freaking powerful, because if you are grateful for what is around you right now, there is no difference between you and the billionaire in maybe Dubai or India or America. There's no difference, because they are also grateful for what they have around them. If you are grateful for the pen, for the tea, for your phone, for your clothes, and you're grateful for the roof over your head, you are abundant and you are prosperous. Why? Because you are focusing on what you want, and you are not focusing on what you do not want. But now the problem is with a lot of people. They are not grateful. I was there as well. I mean, like, I never used to be grateful. I always used to complain. I always used to complain about the weather, the government, people, and opportunities not coming to me. I always used to complain to friends. But when I started being grateful for what I have, what's around me, it immediately changed it immediately shifted me, from a lack mindset to abundant mindset. I mean, try it now. Express your gratitude for what's around you. Look around you now. I want you to look around you and express your gratitude. You will feel how different you feel. But now the problem is, gratitude is a lifestyle. You don't just do it when someone tells you to do it. It is a lifestyle. You have to do it every single day. Like when I wake up, first thing I wake up, I say, I just feel the blankets, the sheets, my pillow, and I express my gratitude for the comfy pillows, the comfy bed, my blankets, and I express my gratitude for my beautiful wife, my beautiful, gorgeous son, and I really just express my gratitude for my existence, for my body. And then I just go and I look around, what's around me, for the room, for this, for the Wi-Fi. That's how I start my day, with gratitude. Gratitude will change your life forever. That is step 4. And step 5 is, now that you are clear in what you want and you focus, and you have accepted that you are the person who has that desire, right? And if you now released all the limiting beliefs and attachments, and you're now grateful for what's around you, you now tap in and you say, hey, now that I am this person, what inspired action can I take now? When you go within and you ask, what inspired action can you take? Your new state will tell you exactly what to do. Sometimes it will not be immediately. Sometimes maybe you ask, hey, now that I am the person who is earning $100,000 a month, what inspired action can I take now? Sometimes it will come to you, sometimes it won't, right? So now, the reason why inspired action is important is, as I said, that manifestation is not magic, right? You have to understand that if you thinking that, oh, I can just sit on my couch or lay in bed and wait for the universe or wait for God, to show my manifestation, then you will wait until Jesus comes, because all my dream desires that I've manifested, my dream cars, $1 million, my beautiful wife. I took inspired action. I didn't just sit and tell myself, oh, I don't have to lift a finger, you know, I don't have to lift a finger. Or like inspired action is probably the most important step of manifestation. Because when you are being inspired, you have to act. You can't just sit on your butt and wait for the universe to, do magic. No. Even I think Neville Goddard has been a misquoted, misunderstood as well. When you read Neville Goddard, right? Read all Neville Goddard's success stories. You will see that he first accepted that he's the person that has his desire. He then remained faithful. And then he got inspired to actually do, whether that's go and buy the ticket and go to freaking Barbados. He didn't just sit and say, I am in Barbados, I am in Barbados. No, he went to the ticket office and he freaking bought a ticket to go to Barbados. And I mean, I can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Now, the problem that I made is in the past, I thought that I just had to sit and repeat, I am in Barbados, I am in Barbados, and I am in Barbados, and then it would happen. No, I realized that I have to take inspired action. But you don't have to wait for inspired action. You can go within it now and ask your God self, or ask whatever you want to call that power that is within you, universe, God self, consciousness, awareness. You can ask that power, hey, what inspired action can I take today? And it will guide you. And let me tell you something. The inspired action will always feel like fun. It will not feel like effort. It will never feel like you have to grind and hustle. No, it always feels light, easy, and like fun. So those are the 5 steps. If you want to develop a wealth mindset and financial abundance, step 1, clarity and focus. Step 2, I said, is not only, tried and tested, and also now, based on neuroscience, psychology. I love the woo stuff as well. I love quantum physics. I love Neville. I've got loads of manifestation stories that I can share that happened, out of thin air. Now, I understand how those manifestations happen out of thin air because of quantum physics. Because I know quantum physics is actually, basically working above Newton's laws of physics. Quantum physics simply states that everything already exists right now. The moment you accept that you have it, it creates that potential. And when you remain faithful to that acceptance, it then just, pushes it out to this 3D, third dimension. So I love the woo as well. I love the woo as well. Like, some people call it woo, spiritual and stuff. But it's very good to understand the science as well. Because when you understand the science, then your mind, it will actually make sense to you now. To say that, oh, okay, I have to be clear in what I want. I have to be excited about my goals. I have to accept that I already have it. I have to release. I have to be grateful, and stuff like that. So then, what I mean? So now you go about your day, and manifestation is now fun. because you understand, you have an understanding of how it actually works. It's no longer like a guessing game and you having to wait on the universe or wait for God or hope for the best. Now you're like certain, you're like, hey, like with my manifestations, I'm working on big manifestations, right? Even right now. I know it's already a done deal. I know it's already a done deal because I've had experience of manifesting other stuff as well. And even all our clients as well. We have them experience that they are God. All our clients that are working with us, we say, hey, we want you to have an experience that you're the God of your reality. Because we don't just want you to watch YouTube videos, read, and you have to experience that you're the God of your reality. And they're all experiencing to say that, oh, wow, I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. What that does, it actually proves to your mind that you are the God of your reality. And now you're not just reading it, you're not just seeing it, you're not just saying it, you like say, hey, this shit actually works because I did it. You know what I mean? Because I did it. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. And listen, if you have a financial goal, especially a big goal, right? Or if you are interested in wanting to develop a wealth mindset, we'll offer you a free money mindset consultation where we can just check what is actually blocking you from financial abundance. And if it's a good fit and if you are happy to work with us, we then work together. But we offer you a free money mindset consultation to see what is actually blocking you from having financial abundance. Because let me tell you something. If you are not living in abundance and if you have not manifested your financial goal, it means that there is something that is limiting you. There is something that is blocking you, and you have to be honest with yourself. Even if you tell yourself, I don't have blocks, I don't have limiting beliefs because I'm God, you will say that and you'll always live in lack and not having your desires because you're not honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself and say, hey, I've been trying to manifest my financial goals for years and it's just not working. So the reason why it's not working is because there's something that is limiting you and there's something that is blocking you. So that's why we want to offer you a free money mindset consultation call to see what is blocking you. And if you if you find that it's a good fit for us to work together, then we can work together. So there's no obligation. If you're interested in that, you can just click on the link, in the description and book a call with us. But I want to share with you that you deserve the best of the best. Now, why do you deserve the best of the best? Why? Because you're the God of your reality. That's why. You are the God of your reality and you can have any experience with anyone, wherever, however, and whenever. Because you are the God of your reality. You do not want to settle for less. You don't want to settle for less. You want to have it all and more. That's why you came to this planet. You came to this planet to play and to dance and to have fun and to smile and to just be in freedom and bliss and joy. You didn't come to this planet to be stressed, anxious, depressed. No. You came to this planet to have it all, man. You have to take your power back. Take your power back right now. Take your power back. You are the God of your reality. You are the operant power. If it's to be, it's up to you. Neville Goddard, he was a gangster, man. Gangster. And I want to share a quote by Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard shares that when you change your conception of yourself, your entire world will change automatically. Do not try to change people. They are only messengers telling you who you are. Revalue yourself and they will confirm the change. Now check this out. Neville Goddard shares that you have to change your mindset. When you change your mindset, your 3D reality will change automatically. We were obviously taught in reverse. We were taught, no, you have to change your 3D reality and your circumstances. But that's obviously wrong, because the 3D reality is a reflection, it's a mirror. It's like if you go to the mirror right now and you expect the mirror to show you a different color t-shirt than what you have on currently. So I've got a pink t-shirt, right? I've got a pink t-shirt on. If I go to the mirror right now and I expect the mirror to show me a black t-shirt, it's not. Because the mirror is only reflecting me. I have to change the t-shirt. I have to change it. I have to go in my closet, take the black colored t-shirt, put it on, go back to the mirror, and then only the mirror is going to reflect the new color. But we were taught, no. You have to change the 3D, you have to change circumstances, you have to call this person, you have to tell this person, you have to, no. There's no one to change but yourself. And yourself that you have to change is your mindset. It's how you see yourself. What do you believe about yourself? What do you believe about yourself? What do you feel about yourself right now? Do you feel worthy of abundance? Do you feel worthy? Do you feel like you deserve abundance? So, if you have any questions, ask. Let me know. If you guys have any questions, you can ask me. Now I'm going to answer questions now. Okay. So, I'm not too sure if I pronounce your name correctly. Noel, I'm not too sure. That's sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Noah is asking, how can I get out of bad addiction? Please help. Right. So in order for you to get out of any, addiction, you just have to be clear what your new outcome is. For example, let's just say if you're addicted to porn, right? You're addicted to porn, you're watching porn every 5 minutes, and you really want to get out of it. You want to set a clear goal that you are now free from, doing that. So in other words, you want to set a clear goal to say that I am now perfect, whole, and complete. And I'm living a life of balance and health, something like that. And you now have to basically accept that you are now that new version of yourself. And you ask yourself, okay, now that I'm this new version of myself, so how am I thinking, how am I feeling, how am I acting, and what am I doing now? And you write down how you're thinking. Oh, now that you're no longer watching porn, you're now thinking like this person, you're feeling like this person, you think like this person, because when you answer each and every question, it triggers your reticular activation system. Now, your reticular activation system is your brain spam filter. So what it's going to do is your brain is going to filter only that new version of yourself. And that's only what you're going to see. And you will see as time goes on, provided you remain faithful to your new version, which is now living a healthy and balanced lifestyle, you will see that you'll slowly change. So if you do the work, what actually is happening, and of course, I mean, there's loads of, techniques that you can use, such as visualization, self-hypnosis. You can use, EFT, Sedona method. You can use imaginal scenes. But in your case, if it is addiction, then it's like, yeah, like something that you have to really, focus on and guard, especially like self-hypnosis will be very, powerful for you. Self-hypnosis is basically like sets. It's like a state akin to sleep. So how you do it is just before you go to bed, when you're about to fall asleep, right? Just when you go to bed, when you're about to fall asleep, you basically just see the new self-concept and see yourself, and you're like literally like, walking into that new self-concept, and you just feel how it is to be this new perfect, whole and complete person that is now living a healthy lifestyle. And you really immerse yourself in this new version, and until you fall asleep, and you just should, fall asleep in that new version. You'll see that when you wake up, oh man, you'll actually feel so much, shifted as well. But the key is to actually remain faithful. You have to remain faithful. And if you remain faithful for 2 straight weeks, you'll feel such a huge shift. But you have to still continue. Like I said, I mean, time is obviously, an illusion, because manifestation is instant. What do I mean by that? When you accept that you have your manifestation, it is done, because consciousness is the only true reality. And your mind is consciousness, your imagination is consciousness. That's the only reality. So if you accept in your imagination right now that you are perfect, whole and complete, it's a done deal. And then what happens is the 3D will now catch up to your mind, provided you remain faithful. When trying to manifest money, do you have to manifest a specific? Yes, you have to manifest a specific, amount. The only reason, I mean, you obviously, when it comes to manifestation, right? There's no, like, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do that. But if you actually want to learn conscious manifestation as a skill, then you want to be very, very specific. You want to be specific. So you don't just want to say that I want to manifest financial abundance. What does that even mean? If you don't know what financial abundance means, your subconscious mind also doesn't know what it means. Or financial freedom. What is financial freedom? If you don't know what financial freedom is, your subconscious mind also doesn't know what financial freedom is. But if you know what $100,000 a month is, your subconscious mind will also know what $100,000 a month is. So you want to be very, very specific of the amount and the date as well. When do you want to actually have that? Very important. And is it better to focus on just one way to receive the money? And is it better to focus on just one way to receive the money? Well, I mean, you accept that you have the money already. So you're not focusing on receiving the money. You accept that you already have the money. Yeah, so if you guys have any other questions with regards to manifesting a wealth mindset and financial abundance, let me know. Let me know. And also, if you share with me if you actually manifested large sums of money deliberately. Share with me if you had success manifesting money deliberately. What I mean is you writing down, or I want to manifest $1,000 and then it happened. Do you guys have any of those success stories? Because we were working with another sales client, and he was only earning $500, and his goal was to earn $5,000. And we also shared with him that, hey, that's not a problem. All you need to do is just, pardon me, is just accept that you are now the $5,000 sales executive. And we worked with him, and then within 2 months, he actually reached his goal of earning more than $5,000 in 2 months. 2 months, because he shifted from the $500 sales executive to the $5,000 sales executive. Okay, so should someone focus on lottery win or just focus on having 100K? Yeah, no, again, you don't focus on having 100K. You accept that it's already a done deal. The focus and the clarity is just by you getting clear in what it is you want. So when you actually clear in your order, like maybe you ordering Uber Eats, you like clear, you okay, cool, I want Chinese food and I want this, that, and the other. You focus on that. And when you're done with that, you then accept your order and you're like, okay, cool, it's a done deal. So you accept that you are now the person who has that 100K. And that's when you actually have to live. You have to remain faithful to that new acceptance, that new story, and live from that place. Okay, I did it with the car before, and I actually got the exact car without having to pay for it. Hey, nice, congrats, I love that. You know, I will when I get it. I manifested small amounts. Oh yeah, I mean, it's a black cat. Well, the fact that you actually manifested means that you are like a conscious, manifester, and that should give you a lot of confidence to actually, manifest, bigger amounts. Yeah, someone actually traded me the car for my car. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Okay, so TT is asking, how, I think I'm trying to ask, how do you not focus so much on the how? I think that's my biggest issue. Yeah. You see, that's why in the third step in the bliss method, we have release and let go. You say, when you release and let go of the attachment, you see, you are actually attached to the how. And when you attach to an outcome, it will drive you crazy because you are now so immersed and engulfed in that. No, it can only come this way, and how it can come, and blah blah blah, and all these things. And your mind is just always trying to troubleshoot, and you like can't even enjoy your life because you're constantly thinking how it's gonna come, how it's gonna come, how it's gonna come. But when you release that how, you release that attachment, and then all of a sudden you feel so much better because you also reduce cortisol, the stress hormone within yourself, and you no longer feel so anxious. You no longer feel so stressed because now you feel like, oh, I am the creator of my reality. I call the shots. So you just have to release, you have to release that. As I said, that if you guys need help to develop a wealth mindset and manifest your big money goal. We offer a free money mindset consultation call. So we offer you a free money mindset consultation call, and we check to see that, hey, do you have any, limiting beliefs or blocks, towards, abundance, so that at least you can be clear to say that, hey, oh, this is where I'm stuck. That's where I'm stuck and stuff like that. And if you think that's okay, it's a good fit for us to work together, we can actually take you to the next level, and where you will develop a wealth mindset and manifest your big financial goal. Because you have to understand, manifestation is a skill. The reason why only a few people can actually do it is because it's a skill. But the good thing is you can learn it, just like riding a bicycle. In order for you to ride a bicycle, you first have to learn it. And remember, you used to fall first, used to fall, and then eventually, you got to actually ride the bicycle without you steering the handle, and you just drive like, with loose hands, and you did all this awesome tricks and stuff like that. Similarly with, manifestation. Manifestation is not magic. It is a skill. But when you learn the skill, you can actually apply it to any other, desire. So if you're ready to upgrade your money mindset, to develop a wealth mindset, and manifest your big money goals, you can click on the link in the description and book a free money mindset consultation with you. Because we want to take you to the next level. You deserve everything and more. You don't want to end up watching YouTube videos for the rest of your life. You don't want to be 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years and you're like, oh my word, I'm still watching YouTube videos. I'm still trying this technique. I'm still trying that method. I'm still trying this, and I still haven't manifested my big money goals. Because time is moving so fast, and you deserve the best of the best. So as I said, if you need help, you can click on the link below and book a free money mindset call with us. And if it's a good fit, we can work together and take you to the next level, because you deserve it and more. And having said that, so for anyone that tuned in now, I actually broke down the steps at the beginning of this video on how to manifest a wealth mindset and your financial goals as well. When you apply this on a daily basis, you are guaranteed to live in abundance and to manifest your financial abundance as well. Or rather, manifest your financial goal as well. And furthermore, if you need help, we can help you to actually manifest your big money goals and develop a wealthy mindset by working with you one-on-one. Working with you one-on-one if you need help as well. But having said that, thank you guys. It was another awesome live. I'm enjoying this. And as always, keep smiling, enjoy your blissful day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.